What's up, YouTube? This your man Tony Dante back with another Arcade1Up review. I'm making this video to address some audio issues that a lot of you may be having, that I'm having. Well, not with the audio itself, but with this audio jack. And I believe this is causing a lot of problems with the output of the audio. And I'm gonna demonstrate to you what I'm talking about. So we're gonna cut this on. Now, my initial first review of this cabinet, the only problem that I really had that it wasn't tall enough, and I had some issues with the marquee bleed now, which I'm cool with that. I didn't already submitted a ticket. You know, I didn't really press about that because this is my second Arcade1Up cabinet. My first one was that PacMan Legacy, which I like. It's very enjoyable. However, I noticed a lot of videos is talking about the audio, and like I said, my initial review, everything was great, but once I started digging in a little bit deep and noticing little stuff, it really has me concerned. Right now I got the speakers disabled. So there's no sound, and I'm doing this just for a specific reason. Now, when I'm using the headphones, to use the headphone jack, the audio is low. It's very low. It's like it's just the volume completely dropped. So I got the audio off right now. As you can tell, there's no audio. So I'm gonna plug these Yamaha. These are professional headphones. I mix a lot of records with these. I engineer a lot of records with these. So these are professional headphones, and we shouldn't be having like audio problems if Arcade1Up is doing things right. So I'm gonna plug these headphones into the PCB board so we can get that audio. So hold on. Okay, so now we should hear output. So I'm about to crank this up to 15. And as you can see, you can hear the audio real good. Like, you hear it. Now, I got this. Let me put this down. I'm cutting this down to 10. So I got this down to volume 11 right now, right? And you can hear audio real good. A little staticky, but you can hear it because it's coming off the PCB board. Now, watch what happens when I plug it into this audio jack. The volume is going to decrease. Now I'm not going to even touch the volume controls. So I have this on, let's just say I have it on 15, max volume. Like I said, this is the audio coming out from the PCB board. So I'm gonna unplug it. I'm gonna take the same headphone jack. As you can see, it's the same one. No tricks, no nothing. It's the same one. And I'm gonna plug it into this headphone jack. Now the volume is still up, so we should get the same amount of volume, right? Okay, well, let's see. The volume decreased. You can barely hear it, and this is all the way up to 15. And there's no, like I said, there's no gimmicks or nothing. This thing is all the way up to 15. You can barely, the audio drops very low. So it's a problem with this headphone jack. The audio should be at least at the same level that it was coming out the PCB board. So something's up with these headphone jacks, and I believe that's causing a lot of audio problems for you guys that you've been complaining about. So let me go back, connect this. I'm just gonna go back and connect the speakers. So as you see, we ain't got no audio. But now we got audio. See, these headphone jacks probably going to need to be replaced or rebuilt. And honestly, they shouldn't even be in the front. They should be somewhere in the back, probably connected to the PCB board. That way, you can get the same level of audio. Because right now you have an imbalanced audio system. So I'm going to be taking this one back. I did submit I'm gonna give Arcade1Up a chance. I did submit a ticket to them earlier, and I'm gonna wait for them to get back to me. And if you know somebody at Arcade1Up, shoot them this video. But I did submit a ticket. I'm gonna wait. And if not, I'm gonna take this unit back, which I really don't want to. I have to, take it down and take it to the store and all that stuff. But I'm gonna take it back and get another unit, because I believe a lot of these audio jacks are defective and they're causing a lot of audio issues. But I did submit a ticket to Arcade1Up. I'm gonna wait for them to get back to me, and I'll let you guys know about this situation. Like I said, I'm new at this hobby. I just got into these Arcade1Up. I was impressed by the look of the PacMan Legacy. I just been hooked ever since. However, if they're charging $600 and $700 for these units need to be, and they shouldn't be having problems like this. I watched videos of that X-Men unit, and that thing sounds horrible for $700. That's a damn mortgage. So Arcade1Up, they really need to I don't know, if you guys are having the same problems, leave your comments and your concerns, because this is unacceptable. If you're going to charge this much, which I think this unit is worth the price that I paid for it. But if the audio jack is causing issues, they're going to have to try to figure something out, because these things are getting expensive. And I know you guys are liking these arcades, but it's too much. It's just too much of a problem if you have a problem with audio to pay that type of money for a defective system. So if you guys do have a defective system and you have an audio, my recommendation is you might want to try and see if you can get inside that PCB board and turn the audio files up. You'll have to copy and paste them, find a digital audio program, or you could probably do it in a movie editing program. But you got to get those audio files from the PCB board. And what you have to do, you probably have to turn them up and then just copy and paste them back into the same folder where they're at. But you got to get access to those WAV files that's inside that PCB board. Let me see what else I got to cover. Other than that, my initial review is still the same. I think the build quality itself is good, it's satisfactory, but the audio issues, that's a big problem, especially if you're talking about $600 and $700 for this cabinet. And also, it's even, I know some glitchy stuff. Hear that glitch? When I turn it up and down, you hear this glitch. Now, I don't know if that's just the sound effects that's for volume control, because that could be that. However, this thing shouldn't be glitchy like this. But like I said, if that's the sound effects for the volume control, then okay, I can understand that. But overall, this jack shouldn't be putting out that low audio. It shouldn't. Crickets. You don't hear anything. The volume is low. You can hear it, but it's really low. You can barely hear it. And it's all the way up to 15. But if I was to take it out and put it back here, you can hear that boy. So other than that, this is pretty much my issues with it. If you guys are having similar issues, comment below so we can get to the bottom of it, so Arcade1Up can fix it, because I don't really think this can be done by a patch. You'll probably have to rebuild the audio system, which, like I said, this jack shouldn't be up in the front. It should be somewhere in the back, and it should be attached to the PCB board. That way you can get the same level of quality audio. And you can do that with a splitter. So like, share, comment, subscribe if you like, and take care. Peace.